Welcome to Minutes with Lynnis, brought to you by Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. Embark on this journey with me, Lynnis Woods Mullins, your certified holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40, as we explore tips for an ever-growing mind, body, and spirit in just a few minutes. Welcome to Lynnis Minutes. It's Thursday. In the Wellness Woman group on Thursdays, it's Tribute Thursday. So I am looking forward to seeing who you're going to be giving tribute to this Thursday. My goodness, the last Thursday of June. Welcome to all of those who are actually watching me on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter. It's wonderful to have you here today. And I have a topic that I want to Let me come back. Here we go. Let me put this down here. Okay. I have a topic I want to talk about today that I've been hearing a lot of women talk about over the last few days in particular, and that's sleep deprivation. It sounds like I've talked about this before, but I guess I need to do a refresher because it sounds like quite a few of us are sleepless, not getting enough sleep deprived. And, Ariana Huffington wrote a book on this. She wrote a book on nothing about the fact of what sleep deprivation can do and what's going on in this country when it comes to sleep deprivation. So there's a few things that I wanted to share with you that you can do that maybe might help you have a better night's sleep. Because if you're sleepless in Sacramento, Seattle, wherever you're living, this is not a good thing, because there's been direct correlation tied to not getting a good night's sleep and have a compromised immune system, more chronic disease. There's been a direct correlation between sleeplessness and dementia, maybe even Alzheimer's. There's also been a direct correlation between sleeplessness and weight gain, because our metabolism really picks up at night. In fact, if you're not getting a good night's sleep, that means your body is not shutting all the way down. And as we age, that is particularly important, because we need our bodies to shut down so we can repair any cell damage, so they can kind of reboot the system. And as you age, our cells don't get replaced as quickly. That's what the whole aging process is all about. So all the more reason why you need a good night's sleep. And I'm not going to get into much about talking about naps and try to regain the sleep that you've lost. Once you've lost that sleep, you've lost it. What I really want to talk about is things that you can do to help you have a good night's sleep. You need that 6 hours or 8 hours, whatever it is. Some people say they only need 4 hours, but I would venture to say that after 40, 50, 60, you need more than 4 hours. You're fooling yourself if you think that that's all you really need. You may psychologically only need 4 hours, but in terms of your body, you need a good shutdown period. If you're going to bed, let's say at 11 o'clock and waking up at 5 o'clock, okay, on the surface, it sounds like you probably have had a fairly good night's sleep. But here's the deal. Your body doesn't really get a good shutdown until between the hours of 12 and 2. So if you're going to bed at 11, you haven't been quite asleep long enough to get into that deep sleep so that your body can shut down. So it's more about your body feeling refreshed and not just you psychologically feeling refreshed, because our brain can tell us all kinds of things. We can program our brain to say that 4 hours is enough and I'm feeling fine. But you can't program the body. The body might say, well, that's fine. That's what the brain is telling you. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now that the organs in your body have not fully shut down. Your cells aren't fully regenerating. So let's talk about what you can do to help with a good night's sleep. One of these things that is really important, you've got to avoid nicotine completely. I mean, nicotine is not good for you. If you're over 40, 50, 60, 70 and still smoking, please stop. There's so many reasons why you should stop. And I know it's a tough thing to do, but you do your body a favor. Nicotine is a stimulant, Okay. And it does contribute to sleeplessness, not to mention caffeine. We all know about caffeine. I don't need to talk about that. You know that you don't need to be drinking a lot of caffeine during the day, but definitely 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed, you definitely don't want to. If you're just really having a tough time with quitting smoking, and I pray that you do, then maybe don't smoke any cigarettes, maybe 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep. Because nicotine is a stimulant and it does help keep you up at night. Another thing that I know you probably know, but we still need to talk about is not to eat a heavy meal late in the day. What's late in the day? Well, late in the day would probably be any time after 7 or 8 o'clock. So if you're a person that likes to snack at night or eat something at night, just eat something lighter. Don't get meat and potatoes and, spinach and broccoli and then apple pie and coffee. Don't do that and then try to go to bed. More than likely, you're not going to have a good night's sleep. So if you just have to eat after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, because I know sometimes our schedules get mixed up, maybe try a light salad or maybe drink some soup or make a smoothie, but just be careful about having way too much to eat late at night, not to mention the fact that your metabolism doesn't kick in until a little bit later, and it's tougher for the metabolism to work through all of that when you introduce food like that so late in the day. Don't lie in bed awake. If you can't find that you're sleeping and you just can't seem to fall asleep after 20 minutes or so, go ahead and get up and do something that's calming, that might help lull you to sleep. Maybe go ahead and read a book, listen to some calming music. Try to do something that is going to help lull you to sleep. But just lying there awake with your eyes open, twisting and turning and all of that, that also basically keeps you awake even longer. So try some things to lull you to sleep. And I know you already, hopefully you know about lavender. I tell you what I do. I like to put lavender oil underneath my nose if I'm having a problem going to sleep. Knocks me out. Or sometimes what I'll do is use lavender, the actual real lavender, and put it in my pillow. Oh my gosh, it puts me to sleep instantly, even faster than the oils do, because it's just the raw lavender. It hasn't been processed into an oil or anything. So it's even more potent. So that really does work for me. Another thing that works for me is CBD oil. I use it all the time and it does knock me out. I just put a little bit of CBD oil underneath my tongue. And I sell CBD oil. It's the CBD that does not have the THC in it. And I just put a little bit under my tongue and I am asleep probably in 5 minutes or less, even if I've happened to have coffee like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something. It knocks me out. Another thing that you can do also when you're in bed and you can't sleep is try lulling yourself to sleep by listening to subliminal messaging. I like to listen to classical music that has calming script running in the background that I can't hear, but my subconscious can hear it. Or listening to water like oceans, or some people like rain or babbling brooks that can relax you and help you to fall asleep as well. Another thing you want to do to help facilitate a better night's sleep is to get regular exercise, not within 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. But if you're exercising regularly every day, 30 minutes a day, it's unbelievable how it can add to a better night's sleep. And I know for some people it's tough to get that 30 minutes in, but we've talked about that before, the kind of things that you can do for 30 minutes, whether it's walking around the block or walking at the grocery store, maybe taking a dance class, doing yoga during the day, whatever it is you can do. Ladies, you gotta squeeze in. You gotta put in that 30 minutes worth of movement. It is life affirming. It's not only good for your body, but it's also good for your mind and your spirit. Whatever it is that you're doing in place of exercise that's keeping you from doing exercise, make exercise or movement a priority. Change your priorities, okay? I don't know if you want to watch that Netflix movie or something, or you want to, go out with the girls. You can still do that. Just reorganize your time. We're only talking about 30 minutes. Time goes by so quickly. And I know that some people don't enjoy the whole idea of movement, but you've got to do it, especially after 40, 50, and especially after 60. Let me say something about 60. I'm 62 now. And I make it a priority to move every day. I do walking, I lift weights, I do yoga, I dance, I swim, I get it in. And people ask me all the time, why do I look the way I do? Well, part of it is genes, I guess, but the other part is that I've made it a priority to stay active because I do have a sedentary type job. I'm behind this computer all the time. It's super important for me to make sure I get up and I move. And I will do a Lynnis Minutes on the kind of movement that I do. I'll take you with me to my workout room and to my swimming pool and all of that stuff that you can see. This is what I really do every day. And it's really important. Another thing that you want to think about doing is making sure that your sleeping environment is comfortable. Now, I could say a lot about this. For me, I have to have my side of the bed nice with candles. It smells good. It's neat. I don't have a lot of stuff piled on top of the bed. The lights are low or dim. Maybe some calming music. Maybe a nice fragrance of something that relaxes you, like lavender. But create in your bedroom a place that's a sanctuary. And I would suggest that you don't do anything else in your bed but sleep, or of course have sex. But working and talking on the phone, eating. Try not doing that in bed. Do that somewhere else so that when you go to bed, already in your mind, it's thinking, okay, I've walked into my sanctuary. I've walked into my bedroom. This is a place of rest, of comfort, of relaxation. Retrain your brain to recognize the bedroom as a place where you rest and sleep and have sex, which hopefully will put you to sleep, but not a place where when you walk in, you can smell food in there, that you fold the clothes in there, you have your books piled on there. Try to really make that your sanctuary so that you can relax more. Another thing you want to talk about is just reducing your overall stress during the course of the day. And there are a number of relaxation therapies and stress reduction methods that you can do to try to relax your mind and your body before going to bed. Examples might include progressive muscle relaxation, maybe with audio tapes that kind of take you through a guided imagery that relaxes your body from the top of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Deep breathing is good. Imagery is good. And meditation. I do meditation when I first get up in the morning and when I go to bed at night. Also, what I do right before I fall asleep is to kind of relax myself. I begin to go through all the things that happened during the course of my day that I'm grateful for. Many times, thinking about things that you're grateful for before you go to sleep puts you more in a calm mood and helps you to have a deeper sleep. Another thing, and this is so important, remove the blue light. The blue light can stimulate or helps to stop the stimulation or the production of the hormone that helps you go to sleep, melatonin. So blue light coming from your television, your iPads, your phones, your computers, all of that sucks up the ability of the body to produce melatonin, and it's difficult for you to go to sleep. So turn off the TV. I know someone who puts towels over her television so the blue light's not showing you after you turn off the TV. Sometimes that you can get that blue screen or something. But don't sleep with the cell phone right next to your bed or in your bedroom, which is something that I'm bad about. But there's so many reasons now with the 5G, and all of the studies are showing that the 5G, which is now the faster speed cell phone, has been directly related to possible cancer-causing agents. So if you have a 5G phone, definitely you don't want it sleeping next to you. You want to put it in another room. Turn the ringer up if the phone rings so you can hear it, but don't sleep right next to it. And also, regardless of what kind of phone you have, that blue light is what is keeping your body from producing melatonin. And if your body's not producing melatonin, that's the reason why you go to sleep. You're not falling asleep. Now, you can take a melatonin supplement. That's okay. But over time, you will find that melatonin supplement isn't working as well. The best kind of melatonin is the melatonin that your body produces. So get rid of the blue lights in your room and hopefully begin to have a deeper sleep. And another thing, and this is kind of important, consider participating in cognitive therapy. Cognitive therapy helps people with insomnia, and it also helps to identify any inappropriate thoughts or beliefs that may contribute to your insomnia. In addition, cognitive therapy can give you proper information about sleep norms, age-related sleep changes, and also help you sleep and help you to set sleep goals. Now, you can talk with your medical provider about cognitive therapy. A lot of them also have sleep clinics as well. But it's really important that you get on top of the whole idea of why you are not able to have a good night's sleep, because it's life affirming and it really does help you with the aging process. Another thing you want to do, and this is a tough one because some people like to sleep in, during the day when you're off. But if you are having problems going to sleep at night, you want to begin to train your brain anyway, even if you're tired, to wake up at the same time every day. Wake up at the same time every day. That is so important. It's tempting to sleep late on weekends, I know, especially if you have had poor sleep during the week. However, if you're suffering from insomnia, you need to get up at the same time every day in order to train your body to wake at a consistent time and to go to sleep at a consistent time. So you want to wake up at the same time and you want to go to bed at the same time. And one more thing, in terms of helping you with sleep deprivation. If you're having insomnia, you're not sleeping well, you need to limit your naps during the day. If you're having problems sleeping at night, it could be that you're taking too many naps during the day. And for those who are retired, that is sometimes an issue because you have more time and it's great to take a nap. But if you're having problems falling to sleep at night because of those naps, if you're getting groggy during the day, that might be a good time to get up and do some movement. It's amazing how if you're feeling a little tired, getting out in the air and a brisk walk can kind of wake you up and you're not tired anymore. Stay hydrated during the day. If you're not drinking enough water, that makes you sleepy and you want to take a nap. So the whole idea is that if you're having insomnia, you're not falling asleep at night, and you take 1 or 2 naps during the day, maybe you just take 1 nap and not 2 naps, or maybe you cut the naps out completely and stay energized by, moving and drinking more water, not necessarily coffee, because that's going to add to your insomnia. And the last thing is disconnect. Maybe your sleeplessness at night and your inability to get a good night's sleep can have all to do with just being so connected to social media, to your computer, to your phone, to people and everything else. And so maybe you need to disconnect. Maybe you just need to do something different, have a different kind of experience, maybe set up a new environment, do something for you that you normally would not do. Something that affirms you, something that's fun, something that relaxes you, something that gets you your mind off the everyday doldrums of life. So, of course, I'm going to talk to you about what one of those things are. I believe that the best thing you can do to disconnect is to go on vacation and join me on my retreat to Costa Rica. Want you to come. I'm so excited. 2 more people have signed up. So now I have 6 slots left, and it's going to be awesome. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this trip. And I'm just beginning to put down some ideas of what we're going to be doing while we're there. But if you want to find out more about going to Costa Rica, please go ahead and go to my website, Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. I'm sorry, no, it's Wellness Woman 40. www.wellnesswoman40 and click on the Costa Rica banner, or you can put this bit.ly in, that's bit.ly Self-Care Costa Rica, and make an appointment to talk with me about the Costa Rica trip. It's going to be fantastic. I'm very excited about the ladies that are coming, ladies from different parts of the United States that don't know each other, coming together, having a great time, disconnecting from social media, from the family, from your normal environments, getting that relaxation, raising our vibrations, getting some good night's sleep, and having fun. So that's my little blurb about the trip to Costa Rica. It's the Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond Self-Love and Self-Care Retreat in Costa Rica. Check it out take a look at the Big.ly, and I have one more thing I want you to do for me, and that is please share this broadcast. Please, if you know someone that has been having problems with sleep deprivation or problems with insomnia or just feeling tired all the time, share this broadcast. There's some good tips that might be able to be a blessing to someone else, just like you are a blessing to me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you again real soon. My name is Lynnis Minutes, and I am a certified holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40. Everything that you can do. That's what I like to talk about. What you can do to take good care of your mind, body, and spirit. See you later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have something to share, please comment below. For more Wellness Woman videos, be sure to click the subscribe button below and check out my Facebook group, Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond. But most importantly, don't forget to love yourself and educate, encourage, and empower your mind, body, spirit wellness.